Welcome back, everyone. This is part two of why certain travel clubs are successful and why certain travel clubs fail. And some of the things that we're going to talk about here today, and actually the majority of things we're talking about here today, are not just about travel clubs, it's about business in general. And I want to recap what we talked about in the first part quickly. And we talked about the most important thing, which is the why, right? Any business that you're starting, you have to do something because it's something you love, something you have a passion for, right? Something you feel can provide great value to someone else and you can help someone else, providing them with a great product, creating a great brand that's recognized for doing good things, right? Helping people. And that is the path to success. That's where you are going to end up. Now, if you're an entrepreneur or you're thinking of starting a business and the first thing you're writing down is, well, if I do this, I can make $10,000 or I can make $100,000. You are on the path for failure, and that is where you will end up. And unfortunately, that's just the way things work in life, right? If all you're worried about is the money, I can promise you, you might get a little bit in the beginning, but you will never have that long-term success. And if you're doing things because you want to help people and you want to create a positive impact on whatever industry you're in, then you are on the path for success. And everything else will just slowly, slowly fall into place. Now, the next thing that we talked about is choosing a platform provider. And there are multiple different companies out there. All of them are great. They all provide enormous value. We talked about the RSI platform, Vacation Innovations, Inspira, Arivia, RCI platform. All of them are great. All of them provide enormous credibility. And I can tell you that when you're looking at creating this business, what I would suggest is going to a GNext conference, go to a ARTA conference, and sit down with these individuals. Just walk up and say hi, and introduce yourself, and just tell them your vision. Tell them how you would like to integrate their product. You'd like to learn about their product, because it's not necessarily about the product at this point. What it is, it's about a relationship, and that's what a lot of business deals are based on. They're based on relationships, because you want to do business with someone that you feel comfortable with. Same as your clients. Your clients have to feel comfortable with you. That's why they do business with you, right? And that would be my number one tip, is just sit down, send them an email, go see them in person. I would recommend go see them in person at one of these conferences, because that's the best way. You might find something in common. Maybe you went to the same school, maybe you know the same people, and then all of a sudden something clicks and you say, you know what, this really works for me. I want to move forward. No matter what company you choose, you're going to be able to provide great value to your customers, so you don't have to worry about that. But just develop a relationship, and either way, you're going to be successful, like I said, no matter which company you choose. The last thing that we talked about was your name. Make sure that you go on Google and you find a name that isn't close or similar to someone else that may have been doing this or doing another business in the last year, 5 years, 10 years. I mean, the internet's been around for a while, right? When you put it on the internet, it stays there. So you don't want to develop a company name and then when you have someone Google your name, it gets confused between somebody else's company that may not even be in business, and then all of a sudden your credibility starts to go down, 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 and the cancellations start to happen because the client goes home, and yes, they will Google you. And that's going to bring us to our next part. They will Google you, and they will search and search and search, because they're trying to justify, did they do the right thing or didn't they do the right thing? Right? So very important, find a name that has a clean front page, clean front and second page, because that is your opportunity to be able to build your brand. And that's what we're going to talk about now in part two. So part two, now you have decided who your platform provider is going to be. You are now in the process of getting your white label agreement. Now, during this process, what we suggest you focus on is credibility, 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 credibility. And do not stop on this. This is the most important thing that you are going to deal with over the next 90 days. So when you get your white label, you get your website, right? And some people will say, I've got my website now and it's white labeled and my logo's in the corner. Okay. That's not a website. That is a landing page. That is a login page. It has a username and it has a password. A website has multiple different pages that are on it. A landing page is something that just lands on. And what happens is your clients, if you feel that you are going to just use this as a website and direct your clients to this website, which is really a landing page like going to Gmail, they are going to go online and the first thing they're going to say is, where's the About Us page? How do we contact these people? Where's the Contact Us page? And you might say to yourself now, well, I told them that they could call us anytime. That doesn't work. You have to have a website with all of the different pages on there. Build that website out, and then you need to connect the API that comes from the platform provider that you are working with to your website on the member login, so that when they're looking at all the different pages, they have their About Us page, and in the corner there's something called member login, and they click on it, and then it redirects them to your login page, right? And if you're unsure how to do that, if you don't know anybody in the website development space that you trust, or you just don't know where to go, please feel free, reach out, contact me, contact my team. We'll be more than happy to help you. You know, we want you to be successful. We want your clients to have a great experience, and we would love to help you. So please don't hesitate to reach out on that. But definitely the successful companies out there that are doing this have a fully branded website that functions and works. The Contact Us page works. Everything works. The ones that are set up for failure and that usually will and go out of business, or they will fail and have, you know, the highest, we'll say, dissatisfaction from the members and clients, are ones that just use the regular landing page. Now, the next most important thing, the next 60 to 90 days before you launch, do not launch your company. Launch by, I mean, do not go out and start selling your platform until all three of these are done that we're going to talk about, because you are setting yourself up for failure, right? If you want to set yourself up for success, take your time, relax. You've got all the time in the world, right? Get your website set up. Once that's done, great. During that time, while that website is being built, you want to be on every single social media platform that is out there. And people will say, why? Why do I need to be on Twitter? Why do I need? Because you do. Because every person that has social media, they are out there. And here's what it does for you. This is the most important part. Not only does it give you credibility and does it give you reach for your brand, it also allows links to be created. So 6 months down the road from now, as these links are being, you know, they're web crawling and they're crawling up the Google search engine, 6 months from now, when they Google the keywords of your company, guess what's going to be there? Your Facebook page, your LinkedIn page, Twitter page, your Instagram page, your Google business articles, all of that's going to be there. All your positive stuff that you are creating and posting is going to be there. Your YouTube account, YouTube videos, YouTube shorts, threads, all of them. Hire a social media manager. It is well worth it. And find one. If you can't find one that you trust, or one that you want anybody, contact our team, contact VOA, contact myself, send me a direct message. Give me a call. I will be more than happy to help you and guide you in the right direction to make sure that you are set up for success. The last thing that we want to talk about is Google business page. Yes, you need a Google business page. Why? Credibility. Because when they go online and they Google your company, you will have the links there. But all of the companies that are out there, they have a Google business page. This provides the people to know, hey, this company is legitimate. It is based at this specific location, right? Here's the address. Here's the hours of operation. Here are pictures, because you're going to add pictures to your Google page, right? You can put videos in there if you do have an office area, right? Maybe you have a shared office area, whatever it may be. credibility, credibility, credibility. You want to be posting photographs every single day. They could be just social media pictures, travel pictures with your brand on it, promoting your service, promoting the discounts, promoting the product that you offer. Something that definitely needs to be done. Google business articles. Every single day you need to post Google business articles. It's very easy. Just go online, the Google business page, click, boop, I'd like to post, and you can then create a Google business article with a picture. If you don't know how to do that, please feel free. Contact me, contact VOA. We'll be glad to help you. There's also this incredible tool. It's called AI, and you can do it yourself. It takes about 30 seconds to be able to create a professional post, and you would be surprised at what happens because you can put your keywords, meaning the words that you want people to search your company by, inside of these articles, and it just starts helping you with credibility over and over and over, and it's going to help your company grow. That is the most important thing that I wanted to talk about to you in part 2, is credibility. Focus on it. Now, once you've done that for 90 days, maybe it takes you 120 days, it's going to be a completely different launch when you have clients in front of you and you turn around and say, hey, welcome to my travel club, welcome to my company, our brand is this. Please feel free to Google our name. You'll see our Google business account. You'll see that we have reviews. Respond to your reviews, right? Always an important thing. Respond to your reviews. And if someone writes a review and says, we had an outstanding experience, thank you so much, don't write, you're welcome, right? Write something very articulate, write something long, usually maybe 800 characters or so. And if you have a problem figuring out what to write, use AI. Make it engaging. So those are the things that we really wanted to talk about today. Credibility. Now you've got your website, you've got everything built, you're looking professional. You have all the different social media channels out there. You have your Google review. You are set to go. And then the next thing to do is to be able to go ahead with your launch. And we're going to talk about the next steps through part 3, part 4, part 5, and setting you up for success throughout the whole entire year as an entrepreneur starting your travel club. So thank you for watching this video. Hope everybody has a fantastic weekend, and we look forward to talking to you soon.